Hello, hello, my friends. Very glad you're here with us tonight. As you know, we have Mr. Karl Marx. He holds all humans equal, as should we all. Now, the problem we are facing is the facts complex theory. Karl's remedy was contained in the manifesto, which underlines his urge for justice and yet underlines his unstable mindset. Such a radical call for change asks for nothing less than the disarray of nations. Karl, you did not mean to cause the suffering you caused. Yet, Karl, you never understood the concept of nationalism. Please state what is said to be your most influential statement.
Communists everywhere support every revolutionary movement against the existing social and political order of things. Let the ruling classes tremble at the communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries, unite.
Okay, and let us be clear, what you find essential is the alliance of all workers, okay? This is the only way for the theory to come together successfully as you envisioned, not just one nation?
That's correct. Each human is the feelings, the same inequality and unfair distribution of wealth.
Okay, that's fine, but to call all humans to the subgroup to combine, to call these people to unite across the earth is simply impossible. Nationalism has run through the blood of humans, of all humans, throughout history. World War II came into place at a time where your work was present as one of the greatest wars approached. According to your theory, the workers, soon to turn soldiers, would say no. The fellow men who felt low on the society's food chain rebelled. They would unite as one, correct? From all parts when they're about to fight. Yet, Karl, what they did was only tighten their chains further. They not only worked hard lives for the bourgeoisie, but they lost their lives when they were told to go to battle. While the wealthy sat back, they got themselves out of it. They fought against and killed their fellow working man. This is everything opposite of what you call for and claim. They fought their country. They fought for the country and they died for the country. Your theory can be crushed completely with this evidence alone. Nationalism is something within the mind of all before any drive to bring equality.
Bill, you make such statements, but everything you say is one-sided. The workers could not unite due to fear. They were forced into battle without a chance to join. My theory, when applied to real life, if applied correctly, will bring justified change.
The statements you're getting over, your theory was applied to real life many times, Mister. I understand what you mean, what you envision. Your theory will prevail. This is where you were wrong. The theory is great idealistically, maybe in your dreams, but it just doesn't make sense.
Facts are present to me. I wrote a theory for change. Not for what I've learned. I must go. I'll leave you with this. There's a lot wrong with this world. Summoned myself to try to do something about it. For that, I am not a villain in history, but more so a hero.
A hero. Please give a hand, folks, for Karl Marx. If you desire more understanding of all this, please contact Dr. Cicerini, a wonderful and well-known professor at Providence College. Now, we are going to end our segment tonight with welcoming a special guest, a man who will point to our world in a better direction, or an idealistic one, he dreams of, one who understands the serious issues of capitalism and understands fully the issue of communism and how to make sense and put it all together. Introducing Salvatore Marcos! Wow! Mr. Marcos, bring it in, man! How you doing?
Good.
Alright. Yeah, let that play a little bit, man.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
I'm about to shoot you some ideas.
Oh, alright, brother. Alright, let's have a seat. Mr. Marcos, what a pleasure. I read your piece, Tomorrow Begins Today, and was completely thrilled. We do not have much time left in this segment, but please explain to the audience the basics, but bring a new perspective to light. One we have not heard tonight through our battles over this and that in life. Just give us a positive vibe.
Bill, it's a pleasure to be here, first of all. In my latest work, I get to write about the point.
Yeah, you get right to the point. Absolutely do.
I will not bore you with unneeded words.
Okay.
The evidence is clear. Living in society is complex, to say the least, with individuals holding life goals and struggles all at once. Finding a way to bring happiness to all is impossible. The old days of each village member playing their part are gone. Bill, and with the world moving so fast, it ain't ever returning.
Preach, hey, go on, brother, go on.
What I say to you is here. To all the listeners, friends, and family watching, it is very simple. We need an echo. got an article right here.
Yep, let me hear it.
Everything works locally, together in small units forming as one unit. Does it not? Everyone plays small role together. Do we not? Let me continue.
Continue, go on.
An echo that recognizes the existence of the other and does not overpower or attempt to silence it, into a network of voice that not only speak but also struggles to resist for humanity and against neoliberalism.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I call for no economic reform. This is unreasonable. I call for unity and peace. I declare a collective network of all our struggles. We have a world that functions each day. The sun comes up and the sun comes down. Many live well, many do not. I call for resistance. To conclude, it doesn't have a central head or decision marker. It has no central command or hierarchies. We are the network. There is no set way to bring massive change. However, if humans can unify as one, call for the end to countless struggles of humanity, as a whole we listen, as a whole we will change. The earth is becoming tied together like a sweater, whether one will accept it or not.
Agreed.
The world's people begin to see into one another's world. I leave you with this. Is God driving the human race to become in arms? Not in terms of weapons, but love. Allow the echo to be understood by all. Then let the change begin to bring brighter days to then countless who heard. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Now, it's a hard position that you're in, calling for change, but not having true ammunition, as Marx would call for. I respect the movement through peace and unity. I respect it. It is hard to say whether the theory will come to be, but it is a step. Let the echo rise. The human race is trying to work as a whole together, and it seems to be only improving as one if you look at our steps from the beginning till where we are now. If there's a last point to take on this segment, it is simple. Life is confusing. As we work together with our own interests, along with our fellow man, then life will make more sense each day. It just takes unity and pride and all togetherness. Well, thank you, and that's our show. I hope you loved it. Everyone have a good one. Merry Christmas.
Keep it classy, San Francisco.